All right, here we go. We
Hold on. Let me change that. Wins. My bad.
Yeah, baby.
Well, you don't tell me nothing, so it wasn't a countdown. It wasn't nothing. Just hey, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Miss Maggie T with Atlanta Falcons Nation. Not even, just going live. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't even ready. But we have Big Low Country. Okay, let me get this right.
Yeah.
Terror Artist 404.
All right. Yeah.
Mad Mike Sports. Just K Styles.
There you go.
So who got their TV on? Turn it down. Turn it down right now.
Do I have it? It might be me.
I'm Raheem Morris today, so turn it down.
All right, I'll turn it down. All right,
So
okay. Give me a second. Hold up. Give me a second too, because I got some shit to talk with. I got a lot of shit to talk. So one thing.
Well, anyway, as we know, we finally got us one, y'all. We finally got us one.
Finally, Maggie. Finally.
Hey man, it's kind of like what my daddy used to say back in the day. I guess monkeys do fall out of trees sometimes, don't they?
Hey, man! It took us 6 tries, but we finally got one today, y'all. Y'all can rejoice today for a couple of hours.
Man,
I'm just here so I won't be fired, pretty much, because I'm not quite sobered up from last night because we suffered terrible losses. But thank you, Falcons, today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Falcons. You know what? Screw your team.
Hey, man. So, how y'all guys felt about this game, man? K Styles, we want to go with you first.
It was a whole different experience. I tell you that much. But before I talk about this is how I felt after the win right here.
Glorious.
It was a glorious victory. We finally,
man.
We had to. Hey, like I said, it was a whole different mentality. Like I said, the defense looked like they had fire in their asses. And like I said, Deion Jones, we needed a game from him. And this was a damn way to show off. Because everybody know right now, it put up or shut up now.
Definitely. Oh, they played like they asses was on the line. That's what they played like today.
Exactly. All right, Mike, you want to go ahead and talk your crap?
Oh, hell yeah. I do. Y'all already know what I'm about to do.
Lord.
Talk your shit.
Ha!
Talk your shit.
I gotta get this Ric Flair out. Woo! Hey man. Oh, hey, I just gotta say this. How about that boy Matt Ryan? How about that boy? I thought he was through. I thought he was done. I thought he was over with. I thought his career was done. I thought he was a scrub. I think we need to draft. You guys still think we need to draft Trevor Lawrence, or is he done? Oh, he didn't throw a touchdown. All right, Matt Ryan didn't throw a touchdown, huh? He's done because he didn't throw a touchdown in the game, huh?
You know what they're gonna say? It was just the Vikings. Watch.
Oh, it was just the Vikings.
Oh, you already know that. You already know that, man.
It's a turn. Stat Ryan, how about your mama mind? Talk about some Stat Ryan.
They gonna bring up. They gonna bring
Y'all
up.
ain't got
We
the
didn't
same.
have.
Y'all ain't got nothing else.
They gonna bring
That's
up. They
all
didn't
y'all
have
got.
Dalvin
Like,
Cook.
we're gonna keep saying the same stuff over and over again. I'm sorry, Antonio, but they not
Go
gonna get.
ahead.
I gotta
You
get this
deserve
out.
this.
I'm getting all this out right now. I gotta get all this out. I gotta get all of it out. All right, we
Go
got to get
ahead.
all of it out. All right, we got Ti. Where your little bitch ass at? Where your little punk ass at? What Ti? Where you at? Why you ain't posting on Twitter now? Why you ain't posting on Instagram? Why you ain't running your mouth on 92.9? Huh? Where you at, Ti? Where you at? Huh? Where y'all at?
You know, he
I
got
don't hear you.
he got to
You
look at
guys
the
ain't running
dictionary
your
and find
mouth
the
now.
word.
Y'all ain't asking me. Y'all ain't talking to me. Where they at though? Oh, 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 where they at though? I want to know where they at though. Oh, where they at though? Huh? Where they at? I need that song. I need that song to play. I need that song to play. Where that new Ti at? Somebody put that Ti where they at though. I need to hear it. Boy, I'm sorry. I had to get that out. I'm gonna just say this. Like I said, I'm gonna step back just a little bit, let y'all guys have y'all time. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. This is why you never count a guy like Matt Ryan out, because we're talking about 2 games. The guy had 2 bad games, and y'all ready to throw him in the trash. He had 2 of his best receivers. 2 of his best receivers hurt. Calvin was hurt. Julio was hurt. And y'all complaining about the guy not having a touchdown. This is what we do. We've seen this. All we need is a defense. How many times do we have to tell you guys? Am I lying now? Is everything a joke now? Does Matt Mike know what he's talking about now? Oh, and
Matt
that little
might don't know
sucker.
what he's talking about, according to some
Matt
folks.
Mike don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
Matt Mike don't know what he's talking about. All right, we're just talking about like seriously, man. And this is a question that I posed to you guys. I got that out of my system just a little bit. I think. But what do you guys think, man? When it comes down to how this team should build from this point on. Because we all know Matt Ryan still has it. Like, this is a very good defense. Make no mistake about it. This Viking defense is very good. They've been pretty much us this entire season. A lot of turnovers, a lot of mistakes, and other teams are capitalizing. You can't win when you're making mistakes. You can't win when your defense and your offense, is giving the game away. How should the Atlanta Falcons move on from this point? How should they build on from this point on? Scratch that. What do you guys see that? Forget everything I just said. What do you guys see this game that you did not see in previous games? Everybody. I want to hear from everybody.
Well, it felt like everybody realized they had to fight for their job for once in their life with the Falcons. It felt like everybody had that pressure. Everybody had that boot up their ass that, hey, if you don't get a job, you could be gone this week. You could be gone tomorrow. So you definitely seen that on the defensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, especially, is the guys that are playing for their job. And they shine and they show that Isaiah Oliver did his thing. So Big Low Country, he's not gonna be on the grill this week. And I really see a team that really was just like fighting, a team that we expected since week 1. What y'all think about it?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, man. I feel like it's one of those cases where the offense, the offense has to play complementary football for the defense. And y'all seen that we kept converting on those third downs. And the reason why I seen that we were converting on those third downs is Matt Ryan was calling audibles. And we were also running hurry up offenses. We weren't huddling up all the time. Matt Ryan was calling audibles. That's why we were converting so much.
I apologize for saying. I apologize for interrupting. But you just said a key word there. Matt Ryan did what?
That man was calling audible. He was running hurry up offenses.
Oh, they said he was too scared to do that. They said Matt Ryan was too scared to do that. The thing about that is that we're seeing right now is that Dan Quinn had his imprint on the entire team. And this is exactly what we saw today, man. I'm sorry, but I have to get that out.
Yeah. I mean, and as far as on the defensive side of the ball, I noticed there was a whole lot more man coverage also. We were playing man coverage. And we were blitzing. We weren't coming with that same look every time. We weren't coming with that shell defense every time. It was throwing Kirk Cousins off balance. And that's what you're going to need. If you don't have Legion of Boom kind of athletes, you're going to have to do some things to switch things up. And that's what I seen in this particular game. And a lot of people are talking about their mentality was different. They weren't playing soft and things like that. But whenever you're put in a position to make the plays, your demeanor is going to be different in the process. That's what I seen.
And also, one more thing before y'all go, just to add on to this, Dirk Cutter ran the ball 30 times today, y'all.
What in the world?
He gave Gurley 20. He gave Brian Hill 10. But go ahead, Just K Style.
I was gonna let Big Country Low finish what he was talking about.
No, I'm done, bro. I'm done.
I saw creativity. I saw creativity in the play call. Like you said, Matt Ryan called his numbers today. It was like you said, you saw bubble screens. I don't even know what to say, man. Like I said, hey, this is an overwhelming victory. And like some of these folks saying, chill out, is only one victory. Fuck that. We've been waiting 6 weeks for this.
Thank you, man. Damn right. We're going to celebrate this shit.
Exactly. And like I said, I give shout out to Deion Jones because he needed this game in the worst way, and he set the tone early on the first play of the game.
Mackie, you got any words?
I'm over here in technical mode right now. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm here, but I'm not here.
We all in a whole other world right now. Like we multitasking.
We're multitasking right now.
That's fine.
But I'm happy. Yes, it was. We're both playing to win something, of course. But that's what you do. The Falcons been losing to sorry teams. The Falcons been playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to get a win, period, feels pretty good. I can tell definitely, though, that some accountability was out there today. Mm-hmm. Somebody was getting in on these players today. I saw Raheem on the sideline, kind of worked up just a little bit. When was the last time you seen that?
That's something that I posed to you guys in the group. That's something exactly what I said. I was like, when was the last time that we seen Dan Quinn yelling at anyone with any excitement? Like I said, this confirms to me personally. I don't know about you guys, but this confirms to me that Dan Quinn and Thomas Dimitrov created a culture where everyone was afraid to speak.
I'm talking about teams, period. I'm not just talking about this season. I'm really talking about overall not just this season. I'm talking about under the Dan Quinn era. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So exactly right. I'm just talking about all overall. I'm just happy to see what's going on, and I'm excited to see what's to store and come up later.
But it's one of those. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Just one real quick. There was one time that we had that, and that was when we had Brian Cox. Brian Cox used to be on the sideline screaming and yelling at those guys, and what happened to him? They got rid of him because he was that animated. That's what the Falcons need, and ironically, that was in the Super Bowl year. That was the Super Bowl year when Brian Cox after that he got let go. That defense had a guy that was holding those guys accountable, and Dan Quinn did not like that, and Thomas Dimitrov, they didn't like that. So now you're seeing, for me personally, I thought accountability, like Miss Maggie said, and that's all I want to see. Honestly, that's all I want to see. These guys show some fight. Keanu Neal looked like he was possessed. Like this dude was ready knocking people's heads off.
Yeah. We saw that.
That's what we
saw that old Keanu Neal. We saw that old, Keanu Neal before his injuries come out today, and it made a difference. And it made a total difference. Big Low, you got something to say?
Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all heard at the beginning of the game, they said that Raheem Morris, he had everybody in there with pads on Wednesday. Normally in the NFL, like, beginning of the week like that, don't nobody have no pads on. They just run around in shells and do walkthroughs, play two-hand touch. But, this is one of those examples of that accountability that y'all were talking about. It's like, okay, so y'all act like y'all don't know how to tackle? Well, let's line up on Wednesday and hit each other a little bit then. It showed because, as a player, you don't want to have to hit nobody. And you don't want to have to hit nobody until it's game time, and so basically they're thinking, well, we don't want to have to go through that again. So let's go ahead and make sure we tackle the way we're supposed to this week. You know what I'm saying?
Just like LT said, the defense looked like they had direction today.
Yeah,
like they really had somebody up their ass riding them. The whole team fighting everybody.
Yeah. Now I'm not going to lie to you. Jefferson burned our draws off today. Kendall Sheffield is the burnt Falcon of the week this week, y'all. I mean.
Put it up. We need that. We need to put it up. You got to put it up.
You as a coach with a win today, you find something.
Hey man, look. At the end of the day, the Minnesota Vikings this year, they've been giving up 30 points a game too.
There y'all go. Kendall Sheffield the burnt turkey of the week. I thought we weren't gonna have one since Isaiah Elba wasn't on it. So there you go.
Man, Justin Jefferson, he was in the end zone all day, just dancing on him, like. But yeah, man, it's look, the Vikings, they've been giving up 30 points a week too. So it's like, this could be our get right game. It's like we were talking about on Wednesday, Antonio. We've been the get right games for other teams. Maybe the Vikings could be the get right game for us, so we can, get some confidence and play some ball moving forward.
All right, you true enough. What about you, K Styles? You over there quiet? What you thinking?
I'm just listening to the knowledge that a lot of these so-called fake Falcon fans say that we don't have.
But the dude that came out the Mad Mike, I hope you on this show because apparently
he's probably already in here.
He is not the dumbest Falcons fan, bro. I'm just putting you out like that. We saw you. Let's go ahead, man. Let's not shine no more light on him, bro.
Hey, I leave that man alone, man. He don't know football. He think they playing soccer. He don't know.
I haven't heard that man since. I heard from him since, man.
Shout out Terrence Holmes for the $2.
Yes, sir.
$2. Last $2. Hey, man, you're right though. This is Jeff Ulbricht's defense. I don't know if y'all remember at the end of the season last year, whenever he was running this defense predominantly, that defense looked completely different. Ain't that right, Mike?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's something that I've been saying. It's like, look, man. The thing is that Dan Quinn. I think it. Like, I'm gonna say this too. This is something that I think is worth mentioning. I think he was just. I think it was all about his ego. Like I keep saying that, but I think it hurt his ego that they turned around the defense towards the end of the year, and it wasn't his defense. So what we saw from one thing that really bothered me is because the Falcons one half of the game, you would see the defense play well, and then they would go back into the cover 3 soft shell, and it's like, okay, why are we going away from what works? Why is it that? I think Dan Quinn he did not want this team to succeed without his imprint on it. He had to have his imprint, and it ended up causing a rift. I really believe it caused a rift between the offense and teams. Like you look at that defense, man, it just looked like to me this past game, man. And if this continues defensively, I think they phased them out. I think they really lost on I think they gave up on purpose just to get him out of here, man. It's like you think a lot of stuff like that don't happen, but I've seen NBA players said, like, look, man, we start missing shots on purpose because we just wanted the coach. We saw with LA. LA did it with the Clippers. They phased Doc Rivers out. So this does happen. This does happen in the pro game. So I think they really truly just phased Dan Quinn out. They wanted him out, and man, these guys, like I said, man, these guys really played with heart and enthusiasm. That I don't care if they, continue to play like this all season. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, man. And this is, again, it just proves us right when we say Matt Ryan is not the problem. As long as we have a defense that get timely stops, we don't have to have a dominant defense. Get timely stops and win games. It's all about timely stops in this NFL.
Thank you. They don't seem to understand that, Mike. That these ain't the days of a very, very stout defense and no offensive team go out and win the Super Bowl. As you seen with the Kansas City Chiefs last year, their defense like middle of the pack, all right, but they made them timely stops because they know their offense gonna go out there and do the thing. And the best Falcons player today was Kirk Cousins. I laughed because you was right. I laughed because you was right.
I say one thing too. When AJ Terrell baited him in that pit, that was a beautiful thing to see.
Man, that reminded me of that reminded me of Alabama versus Clemson right there. Right there.
Man, that dude,
he baited. Could it look like he was open? As soon as he hyped that ball, he broke on it. And he got that pick, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
That comes with time, boy. We need more of those. And we're gonna see plenty of those in the future.
No boy Isaiah Oliver. Let's get Isaiah Oliver we this is what I've been talking about. Let's give these players credit when they play well.
Yeah.
Isaiah Oliver played well. You remember we've been saying this all along. You cannot continue to play soft and off. These guys play much better when they're aggressive. Let these guys go out and ball, man.
Let the athletes be athletes.
Right.
Yes, let athletes be athletes. Exactly, though.
Let the athletes be the athletes, man. It's like, you got these guys out here that run 4.4 and 4.3 40s, but you got them lined up 10 yards away from people. I mean, the one of the most beautiful things that I seen today was, I think it was like a third and short, and Kenneth Sheffield was lined up right in front of him. I loved it. I started slobbering at the mouth.
I agree. I agree with you for a moment, but then I think the most beautiful thing I saw today was Matt Ryan when he rolled out that pocket and floated that bitch up to Julio, and that damn corner fell. I was like, that's the play. That is the play that people say that Matt Ryan can't make. And here it is today. It's there. So my thing is, they got to give him props for that, which they're not, understandably, but that was a beautiful sight to see right there. That was an amazing play by Matt Ryan continuing that play.
There were a lot of beautiful things in the game today. You know what one of the most beautiful things to me was? We recovered 2 onside kicks. That was one of the most beautiful things that I see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
That deserves a clap.
If y'all don't know,
man, look, let me tell you something, dog. I gotta say this, man. We don't do this here. We shit on players, we get on players, but what we do, we give guys their credit. We give guys credit when they actually ball. We don't sit up here and say like we too proud to say when a guy has done a great job. Bailey did a wonderful job. Isaiah Oliver did a wonderful job today. That's just not like why is it so difficult to give guys the credit? I don't understand this. I don't understand that mindset, bro. It's like come on, man. That dude, like, do you want this guy to fail? Like, seriously, dude, this is what you guys want. You want him to fail, you want him to suck, you want to tank, like tanking for one player. Like, this is what we're doing. We want to tank for one player that we're not even sure is going to be like even translate his game is going to translate to the NFL. Like, come on, let's stop it, man. Stop the hate, bro. This is a positive place for Atlanta Falcons football, and we here to tell the truth about everything.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man. The same way. The same way it goes one way, it has to go the other way, man. We look at it and we analyze and we just call the things that we see. But whenever we see the positive things, we're definitely going to call it out, man. Because, hey, man, Isaiah Oliver, we didn't hear his name that much today, and that was a good thing. Anytime you're an offensive lineman or a defensive back and they don't say your name that much, you're doing your job. And that's definitely what we wanted. So, I mean, yeah, I definitely agree. Alan Bailey, though, man. What in the world?
Man.
Alan Bailey.
Man, what in the world?
Man, trying to get Bailey
what in the world?
Yeah, his name is Alan.
What people are failing to realize, yes, we are happy about a game, but we're also realistic. So, we still have more games to play, but it was good to see at least we can win one. So, for everyone that's out there, oh, I'm not going to, okay, ain't nobody on here that's hoping and wishing anything like that. We know the reality of it, but let's just be real. Today, they look good on all parts of the field. Bottom line, they played a complete game up until, they let them touchdowns in the end. But hey, they had been playing on all cylinders for the most part, I believe. So I feel like there is definitely a chance for improvements. They got a gel with the new coach going on and everything. And just give them time. Just give them time. You never know what's going to happen this season. But it shows that there was a different attitude tonight. So I'm happy about that.
Just like what Dante Fowler said, a couple of days ago or a day ago, he said that Raheem Morris had to get them uncomfortable, which means Dan Quinn was comfortable being 0-5.
Yeah.
Too soft.
That tells me a lot on that statement alone. Like, if you as a player, you weren't uncomfortable, that tells me that he created a system. He and Thomas Mitchell created a system where guys were satisfied and they were comfortable. Anytime you're a competitor and you're comfortable, like me, I'm just gonna be real. I'm here to bust anybody's ass that's on YouTube. I'm trying to be number one at everything that I do. Okay, so I'm coming at Tonio. I'm coming at Lowe. I'm coming at the boy K Styles. I'm coming at Miss Maggie, even in her. I'm trying to outdo her. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bust everybody's ass. You know what I'm saying? So if you're comfortable as a team and a player, hey, that's
come with it, Mike. Come with it.
Hey, man,
I'm ready.
Come on, you better bring it back here with you too, because I'm gonna break it.
Hey, man, come get this smoke.
I get real niggerish around this time, so don't try me, Mike.
Really, man.
Hey, man, but
I'm still a lady, though. Still a lady.
Like I said, Dan Quinn was kind of like that substitute teacher that let you watch videos in class all day.
Oh, man.
That you knew you can get over on.
Yeah.
he's such a nice guy, though. He's just such a nice guy. We got to keep him around. Like, no, man. I'm getting tired of coming on here every week after we done lost. Like,
like piggybacking on what Big Low said about doing your job and your name ain't get called that much. There's another name we really didn't hear today either, and that was Rico. We didn't hear that thing at all.
I didn't think about that.
You're right.
I didn't think about that.
That's true.
So they wasn't giving up nothing deep.
Was Rico? Was he active today?
He was in the game. He
He was
started.
in the game. That means he was. That means I'm surprised because I'm used to seeing 37 to somebody.
He started the game.
Man,
Then we got a Deidre Sanat sighting too.
Deidre.
Wait, we did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Oh my God!
You-
You get a new coach and everything happens.
You know, it's a new play in town. So, you got to get fancy. You got to show up and show out, when somebody else is, taking it.
He got to find players that want to win. He got to find players that want to stick it out. But like I said, we 1-5. Season still is not over.
But this gives you the promise, especially with the extra playoff spot. If we might not win every game, but at least they can contend, and show us they want to contend. It might be a shot. It ain't over yet.
Right. Because these guys got to play for next year too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Or by next year.
But today was a lot of firsts though, because first win of the season. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time an African American has coached the Falcons. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was Emmett Thomas.
We had
Emmett
another.
Thomas.
Who's that?
Emmett Thomas.
Emmett Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might have been before my time, huh?
Yeah, I was feeling the nutsack at that time.
AJ Terrell got his first hit. That was the first.
Yeah, that was the first.
Yeah.
Julio got his first touchdown of the season. That was the first.
And second.
First and second, right.
Yeah, man. It's amazing. It's amazing the difference that's made whenever Julio's on the field. So many more things open up. A lot of people kind of forget that because whenever we played against Green Bay, things kind of got stuck in the mud a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That lets you know how dangerous of a threat Julio is. Even though a lot of people will say he's not the best receiver, I say bullshit and prove me wrong. Your whole defense have to cater to this one guy and open it up for everybody else. You gotta be pretty damn good to do that.
Yeah, man. Stanford said Matt played a heck of a game today. Good to see Julio, Cal, and Hurst eating along with Russell Gage Jr. Thank you for showing the support for Matt Ryan. Thank you for giving him his credit. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you're one of those Matt Ryan haters. I hope you're not, but thank you.
Man, for all those people who hate Matt Ryan so much, they need to just get that hate out of their heart. They need to just close their eyes and open up their heart. That's what they need to do. And just go ahead, just acknowledge. Stop looking at the game from a place of bias. And just look at what the man does. Whenever you have the defense that actually plays ball, we always have a chance to win. But they rather have somebody who has a completion percentage of 45%, but can run, once or twice on third down. I don't want to run in quarterback myself. I don't want a guy that's his first option is to run because the ball gets downfield faster if you throw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
Man, it feels so good. It feels so good just to see it every time.
We got any questions in this mug, man? We got any questions in this mug?
Y'all got that comment?
Anthony Wright says Jacob Mariner, I guess, with the pressure and the hit on Cousins' arm. Mariner is one of the reasons why we should trade McKinley now. Charles Harrison and John Comiskey are the other reasons. What you think about that, K-Style?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
Pat McKinley, how many times do I have to keep telling you? He was on the toy shelf today. Again.
Yep.
Cupcake.
Okay. No.
$1.99, $5.99, $9.99.
Where's that picture, Mike? Where's that picture, Mike? You got that picture up, Mike? Up tech? You got that? Let me find it.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that picture.
I'll get it. You got it?
Mm-hmm. You talking about that picture? Him trying to pose online and shit?
No, well, no. He just basically. I think he's trying to say that he's over the Falcons, pretty much, based off that picture. I mean, could be wrong. He could, but I think he want to go back west. That's what I think.
You can't be over the Falcons if you don't play for the Falcons.
There you go. So who's gonna pick your ass up? I'm sorry.
Somebody pick him up.
Practice squad gonna pick him up.
He just going back west to take whatever funk he got with him. I'm getting tired of Chad McKinley.
I mean, now,
man.
Iron Mike said, "Hey, look, Iron Mike said the thing. He said, Tax still owe us some dreads."
Hey, man.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Hold on.
Bring it up.
Iron Mike. Yeah.
Oh, this.
Talk about you get 10 sacks if you don't, you cut the dreads and you still got dreadlocks.
Man, you know what they call people who renege.
oh, nah, them the one that get their ass whooped at the party.
If I had to run a 40 with my fat behind and put it on YouTube and Instagram, he could have cut them damn dreads off, man.
Hey, look, I felt so bad for you running that 40, boy. I was gonna run one myself.
Oh yeah, you should.
I'll run one. Like I said, if I'm running, y'all see me on the ground with a cramp, don't be surprised.
Man, I had to make a dancing video. I mean, it was kind of fun, but I had to make a dancing video. You know, when we lost.
Exactly, man.
ATL won with the comment saying today the first half looked like the second half. Keep scoring and step on their necks. That's what I was praying. I told my mom, I told my folks them that, man, we looking good right now, but the second half is a real test to see who fought it really was.
What I always say about this team, how many minutes they need to play to win?
60 of them things.
60 of them things. And this was the first 60 of them things game we saw.
In a long time.
And it felt good. It felt good to see it. Cause like you said, you saw them coaches. Them coaches was getting on that ass when they was fucking up.
Yeah.
Especially after what was it, Carpenter that missed that AA blitz gap.
Oh yeah.
Ryan chomped his ass off. And coaches went and chomped his ass off too.
It's like the reason why they came up with the brotherhoods because Dan Quinn was like, all right, I'm your lieutenant or whoever's at the top. And we in the military, y'all maggots better not say nothing. That's how it really felt. Like that's how it really felt. And then they go and gave them robot, press conferences or whatever. But now it feels like the coaches be like, hey, if you see somebody effing up, let it off, let it rip on them.
Said they were clones.
They were clones, man.
They were clones.
Oh my Lord.
Oh Lord.
This guy right here, man.
This guy look like he owes somebody child support.
For like an older auntie right now.
Yeah, it's a cars.
You got them yams, baby.
Takarista. Yeah, Takarista.
Go back to them Rams, man.
You know what's sad about this? You know what's sad about this? He quit on his. I don't care that he even, he quit on the fans or he don't like the fans. He quit on his own teammates, man. It's the 6 weeks. You've already quit on your teammates, bro. How can you look at yourself as a football player, as a man, saying, you're a football player, you want to be dominant, but your homeboys that is like, giving it all, playing hard, they doing their thing, and you already talking about you want to go to Cali.
Hey man, the
What,
way
like,
Tat
bro?
came
Like,
in, the way Tat came in, man. Tat came in all loud, like talking all that, get to the quarterback, all that. I've always learned that the man that talks the loudest, normally he's the softest. He's the one that always, whenever times get hard, he's the one that always lets you down. And that's what we learned in this. Is like that basically reiterated my thought.
Yeah, man. That like they always said when I was younger, it ain't the loud mouth you got to worry about. It's the I mean, it ain't the loud mouth. It's the quiet people. It's the quiet ones that you got to worry about. And he talked too much.
Exactly.
He posts on social media like a female.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, he might as well go and audition for the Golden Girls.
Hey man, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, man, living out in the country, you know, all my friends and all my cousins, they had those pit bulls, those big pit bulls. And you got that one that'll bark. The ones that bark, they just trying to tell you they want to play with you. But that one that don't bark, man, them dogs be crazy, man. Them ones that'll bite you. Tat, man, he ain't nothing but a barker. He ain't trying to do nothing.
You say he ain't no pit bull. He a poodle, man.
That's it.
Go ahead, Mike.
I'm not even, man. I'm not even surprised by this dude, man. He's exactly what I thought. I say it all the time. He's a straight up bitch, man. Like there's no way around it. Like you can't if you can't. Wow, y'all really doing that right now? Y'all doing the
time and come back. That's how the team was playing. So we friends. We're not enemies. We don't compete. That's how they play.
It ain't no way.
Oh man,
this is my part right here. And if you do a party,
Thank you, John Crowder, for that comment.
Go ahead, Mike. You were saying something though.
I don't remember. I forgot. Oh, yeah. No. I'm talking about Takara's little punk behind, man. I said I'm not like honestly, I'm not surprised by anything he's doing because he's exactly what I thought he was. He's a soft. I said I was gonna try to watch my language, so he's just a pussycat, man. Like this dude's just a pussycat. It ain't no way.
It
ain't no way
from
around
the beginning.
it. Like
you did that.
Let's go, pussycat.
You came. You came with the F bombs right at the beginning.
Go ahead. CJ the GOAT TV says,
I'm trying. I just say I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do better. Okay.
It's all good. Just one question. Where was this last week? That shit, my bad. It left with the coach. Apparently, it left with the coach.
You know what? Someone said it best that the Falcons looked like they had pretty much clocked out with Quinn. Let's be real. It was like I said last week. It was just a paycheck. Yeah. Them boys knew that they were gonna still have a damn spot on the team. Fuck up, but still got a spot. Now they playing like they ass was on the line tonight.
They were comfortable at 0-4. Who was their leader?
Even Matt Ryan was looking like his ass was on the line. Everybody was playing like shit. This is my job.
Right. Matt Ryan playing like one more contract, just one more contract.
Hey, look, Bay now.
Man.
You mess up one time, your ass going to Alcatraz in this motherfucker. So you better.
You know what? That's true though. I like what ATL1 said, and I think I agree with that. Some people were out of their natural positions a little bit.
Yeah, they were.
Definitely.
Oh, we said that. We've been saying that.
Yep, you're right, Mike. You're right. Mike been saying that for weeks. Everybody they've been saying that for weeks, man. He just been in the wrong position. Like teams, the teams that we've been playing against, they just been taking advantage of us. I mean, it's hard to make plays when you can't catch the person that's in. You're just in the wrong position. There's a video on Atlanta Falcons Nation YouTube page right now where offensive line was lined up. There were 3 offensive linemen. There was a 1 defensive lineman in front of them. So it's hard to stop that. You can't stop that.
I don't know if y'all realize, but I guess we took a page out the Rams book with Dante Fowler on the Rams. You know how they normally line him up like right next to Aaron Donald. It seemed like we seen a whole lot of that with Grady Jarrett.
Well, that's more Wade Phillips scheme. That's something that he always does. He's been doing that for years. He did that with DeMarcus Ware. He did that with DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller, and with Dallas Cowboys with DeMarcus Ware, and he did it with them in Denver also. So when it comes down to it, man, Wade Phillips is just an intelligent guy, man. And I think a lot of people, me especially, I think, get a guy a chance. He doesn't have to be a head coach. Bring him in, and be a defensive coordinator. The guy's brilliant. His scheme works. That's exactly that. The Falcons have done this before. That's what Dan Quinn get the scheme from. Yeah. That's why he brought Dante Fowler in. That's why he brought Todd Gurley in, because he's been watching the Rams film. That's what they wanted to do. But Dan Quinn wanted to fuse his scheme with their scheme, and his scheme wasn't working. It's all about ego. This is why Jeff Ulbrich today, when he and Raheem Moore was calling the plays defensively, they was much better than what they've been in a while. Like, these guys were confident. They was flying around the ball. They believed in what they were doing. That's it. Yeah. They didn't believe in Dan Quinn anymore. They did not believe in him.
I love this comment by Rydrell Franklin. He just loves seeing the crew smile at that win like this. Yes, I'm happy. Anyways, amazing what happens when you play with some urgency, knowing you don't know what the future holds. Thank you.
Julio showing off them gold teeth.
Thank you. That's love. And I'm just saying, like, it's nothing like a good earned win.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't have to worry about it to the last minute.
Thank you. I actually was like, you know what? I can probably take a nap today because I'm still sobering up, people. Like I said, I'm just here not to get fired. But look, I was actually comfortable. I was like, you know what? Take it. Just take it, Falcons. Y'all just making me excited. Now we just need the Braves to do it tonight. Or you're gonna see a mad. I'll be mad Maggie at this point if Braves. I love that. Did you see that though? I love it. Did you see
give him a shout out.
Julio did it.
Hey man, I hope the Braves saw that. Be like, all right, we got to win it for the city now. We got to do it.
Oh, I'm getting tipsy. Trust and believe. That's gonna be right after this. Who want to join me?
Let me say this real quick. Mrs. Tom Brady, they're down 10-0 to that same Green Bay team that y'all said was overrated. And Matt Ryan struggled against an overrated defense, a sorry defense. Well, that same defense, Tom Brady, and that offense of the Tampa Bay, they have 0 points. So that was a damn good team in Green Bay. That's not, like I said, give these teams credit when they play well. That they play well, and that's a good thing. That's a good pass rush in Green Bay. And you saw what they did to our offensive line, and you saw what they did to our quarterback. They just doing the job. So it's 10-0 right now. It's still not over, but that's what happens when you play good, solid defense. Here with me. Say it with me, guys. Good, solid defense.
Good.
That's all.
I know. Dan Quinn was pissed off.
We have a guest, and we're just gonna give them a couple of minutes of time to kind of get their excitement out. So let's just go ahead and give the floor to Mr. Aljalon. How you doing?
What's happening?
You need to come on camera, sir. We want to see some faces.
We all live up in here, man. Don't be all shy, man.
Do it for Maggie. How about that? You'll get a smile out of me. Do I need to shake my falcon or something?
All right,
you can do it. You're gonna do it for Maggie. Oh, isn't that cute?
Oh,
I guess what's I want, people.
Wow. What
you know what? That's a good one right there. We got to keep Gurley. What y'all think about that?
Man, Gurley gone. Gone.
I think is the money. It really just depends on his market. I think they should at least offer him. I think they should at least offer him a deal. I would not let him leave without actually. I mean, then again, I think what they're lining up is for another pick. So if he does leave in free agency, and the Falcons don't pick him up, they'll still have a compensation pick for him. So either way, we're fine. Either way, we're fine.
Yeah.
That's a tough market.
Yeah, because Gurley, he's actually playing better than they expected. I think he's gonna. I mean, he's trying to get his money. Everybody trying to get their money, and I think that the salary cap situation that we're in right now, especially with the market that running backs are going at, it's going to be very, very difficult to keep him unless he just loves Magic City that much. Maybe they could give him a discount up there.
Hey, you never know, man.
Being there with Lemon Pepper Lou.
Lemon pepper wings with this. Okay, I'm just sorry. I had to do it.
Gary Gordon Owens, appreciate the $5. He says we're only 2 games out of first place.
I need that $5. Put 5 on.
Packers are overrated with the right mentality. We can beat anybody. Let's flip the script. That's crazy.
I'm gonna get on my laptop. So
don't worry about it. You got to do all of that. Don't worry.
Come on, come on, bro.
Yeah. Tell us how you feel, bro.
What are they doing?
Show your face.
We want to hear what the young GM got.
Come back. He gonna come back.
Okay.
He really want to make me happy. So I'm spoiled, everybody. Just letting y'all know. I take gifts. Cash app. Maggie
Whoa, hey, check this out.
Whoa.
We got a $20 phone.
That should have been my cash app. That should have been my cash app because Maggie needs some money. I'm just playing.
Contract years are always interesting. You're right, though.
You're right. Right, Whitehead.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the love, bro.
Hey,
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, July, what's up, bro? What's really real, man?
Welcome. Get out there, shyness, man.
Welcome.
Y'all see the love Adrian getting? Y'all see the love? What's going on, bro? What's good with you, young GM?
Nothing much.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey, man, Lo, you had something to say to him real quick that we were talking about?
Yeah, man. I told him that. Look, man, the way that you talk about making all these roster moves and everything, man, you need. I'm telling you got a future to be a GM one day. You need to go ahead and get that sports management degree, and then go ahead and.
I want to say this because Aljalon, I want to say this. And the reason why I asked you to get on live because you know what, I want you to be officially a part of Atlanta Falcons Nation.
That's what we were saying. That's exactly what we were saying.
You might be young, but you know your Falcons. So I just feel like there you go.
Me shed a tear here.
Oh,
that's exactly what me and Lo was talking about. That's exactly what me and Lo was talking about.
I want you a part of it, but we just want you to get comfortable, get ready, because I really want you to be a part of it. So If you accept our offer.
Absolutely.
I definitely accept it.
All right. Good job. Young generation right here.
Young generation right here, up and coming. This is my young homie. The young Thundercat. Hey, line. I'm sorry, I give people nicknames. I call young people Thundercats. So you the young Thundercat.
So,
You know what?
Line.
What's so fun? What's so funny? My
Line.
daughter probably say, "Oh, he cute." She probably watch now because she got somebody her age on the show.
She better not. She better not be talking about nobody being cute. Other than come through there with his belt. I'm sorry.
Hey, Line, the flow is yours. What you think about the game, man? The flow is yours.
If it feels like I haven't felt a win in so long. Like it's just great.
Yeah.
I have no words. Like Raheem Morris, he looks good. I give credit to Jeff Ulbrich though. He's the guy behind the scenes. I feel like he should have got the gig anyway. But yeah, we got a dub. Feels great. But I will say he's supposed to beat the crap out of the Vikings. I mean, they have their whole roster on IR, so if we lost this, we're really sorry. But yeah, Matt Ryan took control of the poor corners out there. Like they have rookies playing. So like, yeah, Julio went off. I feel great. Man, feel a win, man. We got
About
a win.
time. Can I please have a win? Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus.
You gotta win.
Football guards was listening today.
Especially after Saturday.
What? Let me ask you this. This is a question that I have for you as far as the defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrich or Raheem Morris. If it was up to you, what's one of those guys would you be comfortable bringing back if it's not for the head coaching job? Let's just throw out the head coaching job. Which one of those guys would you bring in as the defensive coordinator and why?
Jeff, because I feel like Jeff's more serious. Yeah, he's more serious. Like after a loss, Raheem Morris be chuckling, smiling in the press conference, like it's a joke. Like Jeff's more of that. Let's get down to business, and I just don't like them friendly coaches. I mean, Raheem Morris ain't bad. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's not long term for us. I feel like if the only way he's getting a shot at being the coach is if we miraculously go 9-2. That's the only way he gets a shot. I mean, Arthur Blank, I feel like he's already prepared to move on, but this is a great chance for Raheem Morris to like show what
Sure, he can
got.
go anywhere. Somebody might be, wanting to pick this man up as a coach. So it's a good resume for him if he can kind of take us, where we need to go at least to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, he's better than Adam Gase, so people up in New York might want him. I'm just glad Dirk Cutter didn't get the job. Cause
See, Taylor, you getting some love in the comments. You're right. See, go ahead.
Hey man, welcome to the Falcons Nation.
Welcome to the nation.
Just got your citizenship, young Thundercat. Welcome to the nation.
You can tell all your buddies, all your high school friends, or everything. Just come and watch Atlanta Falcons Nation. You on here now.
Certified.
Appreciate
that, man. You can bring
certified.
Appreciate the love, man.
Bring some of your buddies on the album, man.
And we gotta win.
Yeah.
Gotta win, bro.
Allen Bailey found the fountain of youth. Like
And that's what we're doing here, David M. Like, seriously, Atlanta Falcons Nation is here to open a platform for fans of all ages, races, anything. I don't care. We got fans that's following Atlanta Falcons in the UK right about now. Diehard fans watching us from the UK and places like that. we're worldwide right about now. Not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Falcons are everywhere. Falcons fans, so why not give them the platform to do this? So we appreciate everybody that is here watching us each and every week. Y'all giving him some love right here. Look, I love it. I love it. Absolutely. You guys have to email me though, please, just like Aljalon did. Or how you say your name? I'm saying,
Leave me
it right.
alone. All right, leave me alone. Don't email me. Leave me alone.
Email Miss Maggie. But I do have two people in my email to last week. I want to do some this week with I think it's the Falcons Faith and another guy. So I'm gonna be messaging you guys first, and it's gonna be in order of how I get my emails. Okay, so if you want to, let me put up my email so you can find me. I'm Miss Maggie at AtlantaFalconsNation.com. I mean Maggie T, AtlantaFalconsNation.com. I'm going to put it in the group, in the chat, and make sure everybody knows how to find me. But if you want to be on here, I don't do the last minute thing. You know, if you're not emailing me properly, you will get ignored unless I'm having a good day. Today was a good day, but you got to go through the proper channels because guess what? Especially after postseason. I mean, after postseason, you know, I'm thinking of Braves. I'm sorry, y'all. We have a full house right about now when it comes to game wins, you know, so we have to have room for you. You know what I'm saying? So you need to let us know in advance. I'm putting my email down, people, so you can find me. Nope, don't be trying to ask for a phone number, none of that. Jess,
Man,
you want to get on the show.
Well, you just eliminated about 60% of the guys that was going to email you.
They're like, man, what? Dang, go.
I love the positivity. I love the positivity. You know, welcome to the Falcons Nation, man. And they just showed y'all right on live what we all about is the positivity. We're trying to, you know, be the positive network for the Atlanta Falcons. What more way to be positive than to bring a young gunner on?
Young Thundercat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Adrian. How you say your name again, man? I don't want to keep disrespecting you, man.
Or do you want to go? Do you want? Yeah. What do you want to go by? What is going to be your name?
Just call me AJ, man.
There you go.
Just call me AJ.
Hey,
People want to find you on YouTube as well. How can they find you?
I don't even got a channel, man.
Okay.
That'll be in the worst, man.
It's gonna be in the worst.
Yeah, yo, you good, bro?
Exactly.
I'm just one of those dudes who follow everybody with Atlanta Falcons channel, man.
What, now they're gonna be following you.
Exactly.
That's what
They're gonna be checking you out, man. They're gonna be listening for your opinion on things, bro.
Exactly.
We're gonna get with you behind the scenes to get you ready, though. We're gonna get you ready.
Appreciate it.
They gonna say everybody gonna be saying, I wonder what that young Thundercat AJ. I wonder what his thoughts is on this game.
Saints can't. You know what? We was thinking about doing something for our rivalry nights. So maybe, sir. And you know me and you cool.
Yeah,
so maybe. I'm thinking about maybe. But come on here with some respect.
Please.
We're gonna talk trash, but you know, don't come on here just be hating. Let's talk some real football though. Let's talk about how you feel and how we feel versus that. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And look at that. I love that. Gordon Owens. Do y'all think Matt Ryan, Julio taking a pay cut can help us add some players like? Well, you know what? Matt already took a pay.
How many pay cuts y'all want Matt Ryan to take?
They done restructured these dudes' contracts a million times.
Yeah. Whenever they write these contracts, they write them with the plan to restructure them. So I wouldn't doubt if they don't restructure it again.
They probably will. I mean, yeah. I think especially if we can kind of come out of here with at least a winning season after the fact. You know what I'm saying? We get our momentum back. Oh, you already know they're gonna be restructuring and trying to get some things going. We got Mr. Jew. What's up, Jew? He coming on. But we got a whole full house. Good Lord.
Jew.
One more thing.
What's up, bro?
What, man? We actually
How
won a
many
game.
people? Good gracious.
We in here Brady Bunch style.
Hey man,
Okay.
we got another family member down below.
AJ,
take this
Oh,
thing
man.
off his face
Family
though.
member that-
We got a lot of
family
people, so I'm
member
gonna
that
read the
broke.
comments. I'm gonna read the comments instead because thank you, Gordon Owens, for that $5 though. But I'm gonna
Appreciate it.
make sure that the faces don't get hidden.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
All right. Jew, what you got?
Hey man, was that the Falcons that I actually was watching today? Cause they look like the 2016 Falcons, dog. They look like the 2016 Falcons. Man, hey, I'm just happy we got the W, man. We dominated them. We dropped 40. Hey, Raheem Morris, I take my hat off to you, sir. The team looked rejuvenated. It looked like a whole new team.
Uncomfortable.
I'm sitting there now like, man, we should have got rid of DQ earlier. We should have got rid of DQ earlier, man, because the defense looked like they were energized. They was actually out there hitting. And I really think that the fire got lit under their feet, man. Like when they heard Arthur Blank basically stating that nobody's safe, I think they basically, they know that film, that Eye in the Sky don't lie. And I seen guys running from sideline to sideline. We actually looked fast and physical today. So
Yeah,
man,
yeah, that's crazy. We actually look fast and physical for the first time.
My thing
We
is,
actually
why
look
do
fast
they
and
do
physical
this
for the
to us
first
when
time,
the
man.
season is lost? They do this when the season is lost. Like
Exactly.
we could have been like 3-3 right now.
Yeah,
At least.
but it's better late
At
than
least.
never, man. It's better late than never.
Because it's still season to play. So
And then you got your playoff spot, so you don't know. A team can get in at 7-9, 9-7. You don't know.
At 2 games out of first. 2
Two
games out of
games out of
first.
Yeah, I
Out
mean,
of
so
first
it's not
place.
lost,
They still
AJ.
look at the Falcons, the first Super Bowl Falcons. You remember that? They weren't even expected to get there. So you just never know. You never know. Not saying I'm predicting all of that, but you just never know.
Of course, Maggie, me, and Ajalon don't remember that.
Oh yeah, y'all babies. Yeah, that's
I
right.
was like 6 years old at the time. So.
I was making me and Shell, my sister, we had like Falcons and Braves hats and stuff that we made and paper, because we were just so dedicated, and we had little hats that we made.
Hey, Jude, I noticed that you made you was talking about Raheem Morris coming in. I noticed one thing that we did was we stopped the run, which is huge on the defensive side of the ball. But you were saying that Raheem Morris was making the team uncomfortable. Maybe that should be our slogan now instead of brotherhood. Just uncomfortable.
Maybe. Hey,
No, I said
wanna
that
throw
slogan
that
is
shit
beat
in.
ass.
All that damn shit in.
No,
Oh my
I said
God.
our
I just won't
slogan should
win.
be beat ass. That's what it is going to be.
Oh my God.
Falcons beat ass.
It really disturbed me that they was comfortable. It really disturbed me that he had to say that. And that had to be
made them a little uncomfortable. So it's like, what? Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers just threw a pick six, and he almost threw another one. They ran it down to the 2-yard line.
Is my TV off? Wait a minute.
Oh,
Who turned my TV off? See, black people, I tell you. They be doing stuff around here.
Wow.
Turn my TV off.
Bruce Wayne, I guess you say, I would like to thank AFN for making me feel really old. I was 13 in 98 when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl.
Hey, old. Hey, Bruce, you ain't old, bro. Don't say that, because I was that age
too. Yeah, I was about 10. So yeah.
Yeah. Don't feel old, Bruce.
I wasn't even thought of.
My bad, man. I didn't want to make y'all feel like but I'm like, I still got a little bit of youth on my side.
Hey, look,
I like that.
Hey, look at it like this. You ain't old until you're 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
There you go.
What you're saying.
So Rodrell said he was 13 too. See?
Hold on.
It's people of all ages in here, man. People of all ages who just support the Falcons, man. And like,
Look
man, we just
y'all stop hyping that head up. Look.
Believe. What in the world, believe?
He gonna pose.
Be in the building.
Yeah. Here we go.
Big Low is looking like Airbnb in the Falcons.
But you know what? A lot of people don't know. Big Low is a coach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope y'all watch his film breakdown today.
Yeah.
Low. Hey, yeah, exactly. Go ahead and plug that thing right now. We got some stuff coming.
Hey, Lo, did you go to the Atlanta Falcons, tell them, hey, this is what y'all need to do, and you ain't tell us?
Nah, man. Nah. What I did was me and my homeboy Jew, we did a conference call because I Jew, he's my defensive line coach, and Jew said, hey man, y'all need to fill these gaps the way that y'all supposed to. And he said, and another thing, you need to make them uncomfortable. That's what happened.
You heard it here first.
Well, then we're gonna need y'all for the rest of the season. Then
it made me.
Y'all brought, like I said, y'all brought a mentality to this team that we hadn't seen all year.
I love like free safeties and strong safeties and defensive backs, and they look like what they was, man. They really did. It was just all around a great performance by our Atlanta Falcons, man.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was.
That was.
Look at these young fans. 19. Go ahead. Just got young people on here today making me feel so old.
Okay, now y'all making me feel old. Oh man. But that was great to see.
Y'all got some questions?
Hey,
questions on.
Y'all got any questions for the new family member, AJ?
Mike, you got something to say?
No, somebody said I look like Stephen A. Smith with that hat on. No, man. My hairline is intact.
Check the hairline.
Wait a minute, let me make sure. I'm going back too, so you ain't the only one. Yeah.
We don't got that line up. Go ahead, Mike.
Mike got that thing clean, don't it?
Clean.
Chris,
it's clean now. Boy. It's clean now.
Check me out. I'm gonna get my wave cap real quick. Let me check me out.
Y'all making me feel like I should have came in with a hoodie on, like hey,
you already know who's watching the Braves game, Asia. You already know what time that is. You gotta mix it up tonight.
We better.
Exactly.
We better, bro.
Yeah. You know, I'll cry. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be mad, Mike, tonight. I'm gonna be tearing up. I might come on live just to damn celebrate. At least going to the damn World Series.
Oh man.
Because anybody seen me when we went into the Super Bowl, me and my sister was all on I think we was on Fox 5.
Oh yeah.
We was on Fox 5 celebrating. And for them to let us down, I was just like, my feelings were I was like, I don't even watch that video no more. I don't even watch. I had a shirt and every Falcons going to the Super Bowl. We in this thing. I don't even put that. What's up?
What's up, Mike?
Breaking news?
I don't know if somebody is put something in the chat. They better. It's probably a lie. It's probably a lie, but I'm about to check it out.
Okay.
Like don't put crap.
Yeah, we don't do fake news.
Okay, I tell you what. While you checking that out, Mike, I just want to shout out to Bruce. So Miss Teresa's a fair weather fan. What in the world, Teresa? you a fair weather fan? Nah, man, you gotta go ahead and ride it out. We ain't trying to be no fair weathers. We got umbrellas, galoshes, and hoodies, and sweaters, and everything else over here. We ain't no fair weather fans. So you just riding with us when it's 70 degrees on a sunny day. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we can't do that.
Oh, we winning today, so you're a fan. You're a fan today. We winning.
I'm like this comment right here. Big boy Nanya saying, I love ATL, but Detroit will pop you out next week.
You know what? Bring that ass here next week. How about that?
Yeah.
Bring that ass here.
You think a lie.
Got the worst franchise in history.
If the Falcons play the way
Thank you, AJ. Whatever you want to be called. I got to get used to your new name. AJ. There we go.
Man, bring it to the phone, man. Come on.
So you saying Detroit gonna pop us, huh? Okay. Well, Wait, NBA done started up again. The Pistons gonna beat the Hawks. Is that what he trying to say? Because I know good doggone well we if it lose to the Lions. You might as well go on with that, Bo.
But that ain't happening. Not to the Lions.
Nah.
Right, Undisputed Questo said you don't want that smoke, Detroit. Thank you.
Thank you. I saw this. Bring his ass here.
Oh man.
Excuse my language, people. We have a child now.
Happy Falcons fan. In the
I have to clean it up now. We have a child on the show, so.
I mean, Adrian Peterson is still running that ball real well, but I guess it depends on if he gets his Geritol this week. That's the question. If he takes Geritol or his fish oil, he might run pretty well. But if not, then it might be.
He gonna need some icy hot before and after the game, man.
Some icy hot, blue emu, and everything else.
Ben Gay, all that, whatever you need.
They'll be doing a commercial with Shaq after this game.
Nicholas Walker says we'll have a 2-14 record, man.
Next.
We'll
How
see.
can y'all come with so much negativity?
You see how you just put the air out. Ain't nobody worried about you. You need to go on somewhere with that.
Now that well-coached game, great response from the entire organization. Thank you. It definitely looked good on all cylinders. I don't. Well, who was that player that it was somebody made a mistake. I had turned away from it for a second.
Kendall Sheffield.
Kendall Sheffield.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sheffield.
The crispy Falcon of the week.
Jefferson was making. He was stripping this man
He was eating them alive.
like dude was on a stripper pole like.
Where's your fried Falcon of the week picture? Where that at? We're gonna bring that from the ATL Sports Zone. We're gonna bring that picture.
There we go.
There we go.
Who's
Who's the fried chicken of the week?
That's Kendall Sheffield.
Who that fried?
I'm tell y'all though, that turkey was good though. No lie, no cap. Like the kids say, that turkey was. I'll tell you.
Like Kendall Sheffield has upside, but I just don't think he's good. He was a 4th-round pick for a reason, and our secondary coach ain't really that good. So what is he gonna turn out to be? He's not really that good.
He's inconsistent. He's
Thank you, Chris Brady.
inconsistent. Like that's what takes. That's what makes great players. Just consistency. Consistently doing your job well, and I think that's what's going to hold Kendall Sheffield back, his inconsistencies. Because, like I said, he has the tools to make it. He has the speed, has the hitting ability, has the physicality. Like he had everything, but consistently, you have to consistently play well in this league.
Like
he was getting cooked by Jeff.
It's going to take a few years though to really get these guys to where we want them to be. Like. We're not just going to take a rookie's not just going to come in here and make this defense unstoppable. Like, we're really not that good. And, like, we need some coaching that's going to get us to where we need to be. And Dante Fowler, don't get me wrong, he's average this year, but, like, he really put that energy into Tat, but he's not using that because his sorry butt's still off the field. And like, imagine what this D-line could be. Like, we was really cooking the Seahawks that game. And then Tat gets hurt, and then we just fall off. Like,
Takina. His name is not Tat anymore. His name is Takina McKinley. Takina McKinley.
I want to shout out my twin sister. A lot of people didn't know I was a twin. But just want to thank the Falcons fan who watching each game this season, because win or lose, it's Falcons for life. I'm saying we was on Fox 5 for that Super Bowl crying and hugging. We sure was. Absolutely. We some passionate fans over here, so it ain't no fair wordiness over here. I'm a Falcons fan. It's winning, losing. When folks saying why you wearing this shirt out in the grocery store, fuck you. How about that?
with a big ass F in front of it too.
Yes, sir.
You.
Like I said, it might be only like 25 of us, but the 25 is going.
We made up about that 25.
Hey, like I said, say this Falcons.
You probably did see me on TV. They did highlight it.
They highlighted. I remember.
You did probably. I was also in the interview back when it was when the referees had went on strike that year. I was actually on there too that year, so I was on there too. So it's like Fox 5 to give me some love. So Falcons, Fox 5, are you watching right now? Get Miss Maggie on that show. I want to be on that damn midnight shit y'all be having at night. I want to be on their show.
Man, this Victor said that Jared is the only one on that defensive line that's earning his pay. I don't know if you must have seen Mr. 45 out there because he was balling today. There were a few players out there that that earned that paycheck today. Jared, he played. I mean, you know what you're gonna get out of Grady Jared, but man, I think that whole defense played well collectively.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
all of them.
Before this game, Foye, Dion was looking tradable. Not even gonna lie, Foye was looking better than him. But I'm glad they could pulled it together. I mean, there's two rookies that's really doing something. AJ Terrell, really the best in our secondary. I stand by that. And people forget Michael Thomas has the best coverage grade out of every rookie in the class. I'm talking about every rookie. Like we got some solid pieces in Caleb McGarry. I mean, the dude improved so much. Like I'm so happy for him. Like he was that guy last year that you knew when you was going against him, you was gonna get a sack or two.
Yeah.
But like, check this out, PFF, right? He had a 52 passing block.
That's what I'm talking about, AJ.
He had a 52 pass block.
And you know what? I apologize, AJ. I'm being called out for my language, so I got to, let me tone it down. So I'm so used to all these adults, and I'm feeling good about this win. So look, Maggie is sorry.
Tell us about the PFF numbers, AJ. What you got?
And he had a 52 pass blocking grade last year, right? Dude jumped up to a 72.8. Like he's getting really good.
Yeah.
Like we already know Chris Lindstrom gonna be a Pro Bowler, but Caleb McGarry, like he's really living up to that status.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you though, AJ. Like these last couple of games, I seen Chris Lindstrom take a couple of backflips.
Yeah.
Everybody was thinking that he was gonna be like a surefire Pro Bowler, but man, I seen him get the back of his jersey dirty a couple of times. People putting him on his back.
I mean, technically, he hasn't even played a full season yet. So can you really blame him? Like,
wow, he just got him. Woo!
Man,
on your back.
Well, I mean, you're right. He has not played a full season yet. He has had some injuries, but he's a professional athlete. AJ, what you think?
Hey man,
he came with the smoke.
He's getting better. Man.
I understand that he hadn't played a full season, but he's been on an NFL team for a year and a half.
If you really want to call somebody dumpster trash, go talk to Carpenter. That trash.
You know what? I appreciate that, Asia Green. This kid should be a sportscaster. To be honest, he knows what he's talking about, and he's gonna get confidence. This is what I'm saying. This is a man of opportunity. We give people opportunities, and this young man, you're gonna see him one day somewhere. I promise you. So y'all give him the utmost respect on this show. He is young. Please believe it. But he knows more than a lot of y'all in these comments.
A lot of y'all wrong.
And actually has the balls to actually get on camera and speak his mind.
Get on camera.
So Cut him some slack. Cause I'll come through this whole screen for y'all. Some of these folks.
Yeah,
Y'all
don't let
don't
her
want
hit.
you
Hey, look,
don't
don't
want
let her
man Maggie
Hey
up in here.
man, we
She
we
hit,
we
but
your
your
we
head.
your protectors now. We your protectors now when it comes to this, man. You ain't
You
gonna
got
have to
that
worry
right. You
about
got
you
that
ain't gonna have
right.
to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you already know who's gonna take care of AJ.
Thanks.
Yes,
Young.
like this seriously. What Atlanta Falcons, not to cut anybody off, but
Yeah.
um the purpose of Atlanta Falcons Nation, yes, to bring you news and content, but we're going to be doing more things in the community, and we want to raise our youth. We want them off the streets. We want them just doing something positive for themselves. So this man can take this and run with it and be something special, be something great. And we definitely want to open up because we got Mr. Coach over here, Mr. Coach Lowe. We want to open up youth facilities for football and things like that. So we got some things in the works. So y'all gonna see Atlanta Falcons Nation everywhere eventually. So just keep supporting, keep super chats, you know, do what you need to do to support Atlanta Falcons Nation, and we're gonna be here for you.
Honestly, just donate to the PayPal account. I have it in the description. Everything goes into this channel, just making it bigger and better. And like I said, we got some things coming for you guys, to just help. Not only help, kids like Adrian, man. We're gonna. I can't give you everything, but trust me, everything is gonna go right back into the community and help build up. Our youth, man. It's not a lot. It's a lot of stuff out here that's kind of keeping them from really becoming who they really can be and become. And like that's the knowledge that we've all been privileged to to gain over the years, man. We're gonna use that and use it for good. So this is what Atlanta Falcons Nation. This is not your average. I talk a lot of shit. I talk a lot of shit. I can back it up, but when it comes down, man, we got nothing but heart and love and positivity right here. So this is where it is. This is where it's at. This is where it's gonna stay. All right. But we need you guys' help. We need you guys' help.
Most definitely.
Well, on that note, guys, we are going into an hour and a half, and folks, my kids are begging me to cook, so we're gonna do our 2 point.
The 2-point conversion. Let's get that 2 point. Let's get that.
I gotta go feed my
you first off.
All right. Hey, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Matt Ryan. Not his fault. But I just want to say something real quick. I just want to say something about the dude real quick. So we not gonna act like he's good. He's safe. But like he's not safe at the same time. He could get traded. Like I just want to like we owe him 40 million, right? Let's say we cut him. We only owe him 4 more million, right? So let's say I'm the Colts. I'm the Colts. Phillip Rivers is garbage. I'm trading for Matt Ryan. And I wanna win now. I feel like he's a franchise quarterback. If you got the team around him, he could win. But I don't think the Falcons is it. I feel like if he was drafted by the Ravens, he got 2-3 chips right now. But like he landed
I see where you go.
He landed with Atlanta, right? So like let's say we do get Trevor Lawrence, which is not likely, or we get Justin Fields. I mean, you let Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence be under Matt Ryan because get that experience for a year or two, and then you let Matt Ryan go get him a chip because this team is young and they don't have the coaching and they need to develop. And I don't want Julio and Matt Ryan ending up in the Hall of Fame with no ring. That's gonna break my heart because these dudes done so much for us. The least we could do is give them something. Like, but he could get traded. People saying for picks, but like with a all, you gotta understand we not getting first round picks with these dudes. Like Matt Ryan's 35. Let's be for real here. Is somebody really trying to give up a first round pick for that? And plus, you making them take that contract, so you more likely getting a fourth round pick out of them. So we might as well keep the dude. Like we might as well keep him. Julio, we could
Mhm.
let me just end it off right here. Matt Ryan and Julio are those people you just gotta let stay on the team. He's one of the they're one of those players that have to stay on the team and retire as a Falcon. Falcon for life. That's what it is, man. No trading. We gotta
Absolutely.
stick with this roster and build
Absolutely,
around
man.
it until we got no more juice, and then we'll call it a day. But man, that's all I got.
All right. All right.
That was
Big
a
Low,
lot
you
of
got?
wisdom. That was a lot of wisdom.
That was
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Lo.
Look, man. I, to be completely honest with you, there's not much to say. We won a game that we were supposed to win this week. I just hope that everybody goes to work and try to make this a get right game and try to keep this winning streak going. This is the longest winning streak that we've had of the season.
Way to be obvious.
but yeah, man, I just hope that they go back to the drawing board, try to make things better, try to improve instead of being complacent, and try to kind of raise that bar. It just like they were saying, Maggie, Mike was saying earlier, Atlanta Falcons Nation, this is a place where you can get positive Falcons content. We'd be more than happy to talk to y'all about any kind of football questions that you have, any kind of football issues. All of these guys, they're very knowledgeable when it comes to football. We talk about Falcons ball almost every day of the week. Me and Antonio, Terror Artist 404, we're texting each other at 2:00 in the morning talking about stats because I ask my mama all the time, "Who's that man?"
Man, the stat man.
The stat man.
God. Hey man, I might have to have a little assistant Asia line over there, bro, because he coming with it, man. I might give it to him.
That's the young Thundercat right there. He coming up. Right. But hey, y'all make sure y'all check us out on Wednesday night, AT Alien Sports Zone. Me and Antonio, 8:00. Y'all can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm at Big Low Country. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm from the country, and down there they spell it Kuntry. And y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. What y'all got?
All right, who next?
Jude, what is yours, K Styles? Or it's on me? All right. Hey, I want to thank y'all for watching. And I hate I got in here late because, man, I'm just on a high. I don't remember the last time we won a game last season, and it's been a long time coming. I feel like Big Low. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time since we got a dub since last season. So today I was just hyped, man. It took me like till the end of the game where I was just like, okay, we finally got a dub. Because at halftime, even with being up, I was just like, I'm not gonna get happy. I'm gonna wait till the end of the game. I see those zeros. I'm not gonna start getting happy because I done seen 20-point leads evaporate. So I'm just gonna chill out. I'm not gonna get too hyped. I'm just gonna sit back and see if they can bring that same energy in the second half. And when he came out and fumbled, I think it was Brandon Powell that fumbled the opening kickoff, and we got it back. I was just like, yeah, it's our day. When he fumbled the ball and we got it back, I was like, yeah, it's the Falcons day. Like, even when we make a mistake, somehow, some way, the ball bounced back in our hand. So it seemed like the momentum and the tide is changing. It's 11 games left, so it's not too late, Falcons fans. I mean, it's a lot of season left. It's a lot of season left. And the way that the guys played today, I really don't care what team lined up in front of us. The way that they play today, if they play like that the rest of the season, we can beat anybody on this schedule, even the Chiefs. If we come out and the defense gets turnovers, forces turnovers, and come out and score a point, I mean, Julio Jones showed today why he's the best wide receiver in the game. Even at his I think he's 30 or 31. Even at his older age, he's still in his prime. He showed that today that him and Matt Ryan still had that magic. They showed why that connection that I talk about between those two players. Like Calvin Ridley, he's an up and coming Thundercat, as Big Low would say. But Julio Jones showed today why it's still his team. Him and Matt Ryan showed today when it was a big play that needed to be made. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan stepped up and rose to the occasion. I felt bad because everybody on this panel know how much I love Brian Hill. But when he fumbled that ball early in the game, I was like, come on, because that was a momentum shift. I believe at the time the game was like 10-0 when he fumbled that ball and they went down and kicked the field goal. But we could have really put our foot on their throat if we could have went down and scored another touchdown, went up 17-0. So we really could have beat them worse than we beat. But overall, I'm just happy with the win. And today we played complimentary football. The offense played well, the defense played well, and for the most part, the special teams, Younghoe Koo made all his field goals. So it was just a great team win. We're gonna see if we can pull it together next week. We got Detroit. I don't know who that fan that was in here talking about Detroit gonna pop us or whatever, but good luck. I don't see Detroit beating us next week. And as I always say, winning cures all. When a team gets a win, those guys are going to be so motivated and they're going to have momentum that they can build upon because all of the stuff that went well in this game, they're going to go back and look at the tape and be like, man, if you guys watch Rocky, the boxing movie, when he was fighting Ivan Drago and his trainer was like, see, you cut him, he bleeds. He's a man just like you. That's kind of how I feel about this game with the Falcons. It's like, you guys are actually making plays. Y'all can actually play. Like, they're going to go back and look at this tape and be like, we're not as bad as the media's been telling us we are. We actually can play. We're actually a good team. Even though it looks like 0-5, if we play our game, we can beat anybody. And they proved it today. So all this is going to do is give them more momentum and more confidence. I heard y'all talking about Isaiah Oliver. He made some plays today. Believe it or not, he made some plays today. Allen Bailey, he looked unblockable at times. Y'all know I'm big on the defensive line. I don't want to take no credit. Big Low said earlier that we, came up with a game plan. I don't want to take no credit for that because that was just pure will. He was out there muscling people. So I love to see that. Like Allen Bailey was looking unblockable. I thought that was Grady Jarrett for a second. I'm like, is that 97 or 93? Because he was out there moving people. So I'm like, if we can do that on a weekly basis, I mean, everybody was making plays. Dante Fowler on the goal line stop, he had a big stop coming in on a running game. I talk about it all the time with defensive ends. It's not always about the sack. If you can stop somebody in the running game, we always want to look at how many sacks did this guy get. Sometimes it's about tackling for loss. And that was a big play early in the game, a momentum shift for the Falcons to come up with a goal line stop. I mean, that just motivated everybody. You seen the sideline, you seen Raheem Morris was pumped up, you seen Jeff Ulbrich, he was tapping fives and height. So the players actually believe. And that's what Mike was talking about earlier. It's like they believe in the coaching staff. When you come out and you have a stop on a goal line, the actual players start to believe in that coaching that they're calling the right plays because we're out here making plays. So it was big today, man. Seeing those 3 interceptions, Deion Jones, AJ Terrell. You guys know I love AJ Terrell. The way that he, set Kirk Cousins up, he dropped off his guy, and he was just looking in the backfield. I talked about it all the time. He was, queuing into the quarterback. He read his eyes, and he just stepped in front of it. And Kirk is known for staring people down. So I'm just hyped, man. I'm gonna let y'all take it because I can go all day on this. I'm gonna let y'all take it, but it's just a team win. Hopefully, we can do it next week. If we do this next week, I can see another blowout because those guys are firing on all cylinders and they look motivated. You guys,
I want to say one thing real quick. I remember on draft night we picked AJ Terrell, right?
Oh, I was
Mad Mike. I know
completely-
you remember this, Mad Mike. Everybody in the comments was saying bust, right? I'm the only one in that comment section who said, "Look at the film. This kid's great." And now everybody fanboys. Now everybody fanboy.
Yeah, because
Oh,
everybody wanted a Cuda, and he's down there getting the jaws burnt off in Detroit, and probably gonna get them burnt off next week as well.
This boy Jeffrey Okuda got a 28 coverage grade. Dude's garbage.
Terrible, terrible.
Man.
They only hyped him up because of Chase Young anyway.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna go with like I said, I appreciate everybody watching today. Like I said, showing love to the what you call him, Low, the Thundercat down here.
Young Thundercat.
Yeah, Thundercat down here. Hey, he got like I said, he got more heart than a lot of y'all in this conversation.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
But like I said, for one of my favorite movies, Major League, what Coach Lou Brown said, if we win next week, that means we win 2 in a row. If we win one more after that, that's what we call a winning streak. But like I said, as long as they play with like the mentality of being uncomfortable, the sky's the limit for this team. Like I said, you need that drill thought. You need somebody to make you uncomfortable. Like you said, Mike, the more uncomfortable you are, the better you'll get.
Absolutely.
And thank God for the Falcons, because this weekend has not been good for football for Atlanta sports. Hey, at least y'all didn't get beat by 3 football games, bro. We got beat by 3 football games.
That was terrible.
He's a Tech fan.
That was terrible.
We got 73-7. Is some I don't like to live long.
And Trevor Lawrence set out to have.
Forget all y'all, but the only reason I made that point is because that was going to be one of those games that a lot of these tank for Trevor fans were going to look at and say, this is the guy that we need. Bruh, it's Tech, bro.
That's the type of game that makes you want to go to Georgia.
Hey, man, they already messing up the recruiting process, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I just want to thank the Atlanta sports god for this moment. They was on their ish today. We're going to need y'all to continue that later on tonight. We need y'all to put the hand over the Braves and just guide them in each and every way that you can to get this victory. And I'm sounding like a Sunday sermon, but we definitely need that. And second of all, man, hey, man, let's not think that way. And second of all, we want to thank y'all fans once again for tuning in to this live, to tuning in to the heavy hitters, to tuning in to ATL and Sports Zone featuring me and my homie Low. If I can get the fingers right up in their situation. And yeah, this is all for y'all, man. As you see, we bring along new people. We bring along new people to the game, man. So I'm a new person too. So appreciate y'all watching, and we won. We won. What else can I say, man? We won. We finally played a full 4 quarters of football, and we seen who the problem is now. We 1-0. Now, next Sunday, we 0-0 again. Let's get the 1-0 again. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm gonna end it on this, man. I can't go. I said this late last night, but I think I need to say this again. But Kirby Smart can go to hell. That's what he can do. He can go straight to hell, okay? You got this 5'7" midget. 5'7". I don't give it. He's not 5'10". I don't give a damn what anybody say. This dude is all of 5'7". Okay, you can't tell me this dude ain't taller than 5'7". He got 3 inches damn heels on. That what makes him 5'10". That motherfucker is 5'7". Okay, he got 3-inch heels on. Okay, that's the damn truth. And you got the one Matthews who can't even get on the field. This dude can't even throw the ball over the line.
Four
He
batted
couldn't even
balls.
throw the ball to the freaking line. At least, I count at the very least 8 batted balls. And we're just talking about, I'm just talking about batted balls. I'm not even saying anything about the inaccurate throws because he couldn't see over people. No, that dude didn't do anything. But we got Kirby freaking Smart, a guy who has done nothing for Georgia besides get them to a championship. He did that same thing. He's doing that same thing that Mark Richt is doing, losing to Alabama every damn year. I can do that shit.
We keep getting quarterbacks with 17 throw power, bro. Like what's up? Like
Boy went to the Madden ratings on that.
Exactly.
The question that I have about this whole Alabama Georgia game is, how did Nick Saban test positive for the coronavirus on Wednesday and coach on Saturday?
They say he tested negative 3 times after that.
they
But
try
what
to
happened
get
to
our
quarantining?
Hold on.
What happened to quarantine, Antonio? What in the world?
Exactly.
Why does everybody else have to sit out for 2 weeks, but Nick Saban come back after 3 days?
Y'all ain't finna jump on my coach like
All I'm saying is, I'm just saying, how does he sit out for 3 days and then come back and coach?
But no,
Come
man.
on, man. What in the world?
I can honestly go on and say, that they pulled like a Donald Trump card on that one, bro. Like, I didn't even believe that he had it, bro. Like, how you gonna have one positive? Then what was it like? He got to get 3 negatives in a row in a span of a couple of days? Nah, bro.
Let's wait and see if there's some positive tests in the next couple of weeks.
I believe in myself, man. He didn't have it. I'm gonna go ahead and go say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And on that Kirby Smart situation, man, I don't know how he keeps getting out coached when he has to lead over us at Alabama, and then he did a Dan Quinn for y'all. He did a Dan Quinn. Everything goes away in the second half, man. And I don't really get
it. I got a question. Like Angela said with the 17th throwing power, like what is, like you said, are the alumni and the boosters running this school?
I'm over here like
I said, I'm a Tech fan, and this is the first time in almost 20 years we actually see good quarterback play. But like you said, when you have all the quarterbacks behind you that are actually good, like you said, this Stetson guy, like you said, all of 5'7", bro, they were swatting balls away like they was playing. They were playing volleyball on his ass.
Volleyball.
Man, if that man stood on a stack of phone books, he wouldn't be 5'10".
I was gonna say he was gonna be 5'7", but still.
We was up by 3 halftime. Like I turned on Madden. I was like, let me get a couple of games in. I looked at the score, 4th quarter. Them brothers dropped 40 on us, and I'm like, man, the city of Georgia we just love to choke. Like we are born with this. Like
what I'm gonna say this live. The Braves are going to change that narrative.
No, stop. Don't
man, why you say that, Antonio?
Hopefully. I said hopefully.
Why you say that, Antonio?
I said hopefully.
Oh my God.
I said hopefully.
Man, you see.
I said hopefully.
You don't jinx this now.
Wait, what happened?
I said
Antonio over here making declarations. Talking about, I'm gonna say it now. The Braves are gonna change that narrative. Now we stuck.
I said they're gonna change the narrative. I'm trying to speak positive and be the positive guy, yo.
Man, so you don't do that, man.
You gonna have Mad Mike doing a rant at 3 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Exactly. Mike gonna be like, man, this is Antonio's fault.
I'm speaking positivity into it, man. I know I'm gonna be right there drinking with him if we was to blow it too.
Man, I'm just playing with you, bro. I'm just cutting up with you, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate it.
Like I said, it's up to Ian to bring it.
Bring it.
They're
Hey,
gonna have
hey,
to.
man. Look,
Bring it.
we just need something positive. We got something positive. I'm just gonna stick to that. I'm not gonna watch the Braves game. I'm gonna keep up with the score. I can't take it no more. Okay, I can't take it no more. I'm gonna just watch the scoreboard. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, I done had enough heartbreak. I done had enough heartbreak, bro.
Well, you gonna be singing
I
that.
can't do
You
it.
gonna be
I
singing
can't do
that.
it.
You gonna be singing that Celine Dion song if they lose. I know I will.
I'll do that with you.
Yeah, 92.9 trying to hype us up, saying it's not over, guys. And like, bruh,
Hey,
we come out there and just embarrass ourselves. But I wasn't even expecting to get this far. But so if we do lose, I'm still happy. Like we wasn't expected to get here, but if we win, I'm with them. So yeah, it just
well,
sucks that we have to make history and blow a 3-1 lead, but that's how the sports gods be. Atlanta sets
oh,
all the bad records.
Wouldn't that be the third sport we done blew some in if that would have happened?
Yeah.
Bro, we done set like 3 bad records this year in Georgia
just
sports,
this.
man.
Yeah, we just don't need that. We just don't need that. We don't need that. I appreciate everybody for joining, man. I'm hungry as hell. I don't know about you guys, but I'm about to go eat. Okay, I'm hungry. All right, so I appreciate everybody for joining AFN Matt Mike Sports or the post game show, man. Adrian, we appreciate you, bro. Welcome to the team. Jude, Tony O, Big Low, and K Styles, man. All right. Hey, everybody. All right. Continue to support your boys here at Matt Mike Sports, man, AFN. Every one of you guys super chats, like I said, it goes into making this channel much better. Like I said, what we're trying to do here is not only further our careers. We're just going to be upfront about and honest about everything. We're trying to further our careers as well as help guys like Adrian. You know what I'm saying? Like we want women on AFN. All right, women, you are not excluded from this. We want you guys to have a show also. So this is all about the Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. We need to have a positive place for Atlanta Falcons content. Look, man, you're gonna get the real. Like everybody don't agree with everything that I do. I mean, I would just call the dumbest Falcons fan ever in life, okay, in history. They call me the dumbest one in history. So
Isaiah
everybody don't believe
Oliver.
everything I say. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I about to say he was in here too. I watched him. 2 different occasions.
He didn't want that
He
smoke.
was there.
He didn't want that smoke.
Why you didn't pull his comment out?
Hey, we was in. Hey, look. It's victory day. I ain't worried about none of that shit.
The real victory is 8:15 tonight.
AJ,
Atlanta Braves.
AJ, come on, man. Come on, AJ.
So y'all,
Man,
no more predictions. No more predictions from nobody. All right, we go.
I want to hear nothing.
But I'm gonna just say this before we go.
Here we go.
I mean, I'm not trying to jinx. I'm not trying to jinx the Braves at all. I am not trying to. But for the love and sake of God, we need this one. We need
I don't
this
give
one.
a. I
For
don't
the
care if
love
we go
of sake of God, we
115.
need it. We need it. I don't know what Atlanta gonna look like if we were to lose tonight. Let's just say that.
Be looking
I
like
don't
White
care.
Place right now.
And we, most of us live in the city, so we gonna have to go through it. But all right, I'm done.
I don't care if we go 115 this year. If we get a World Series,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We will not be talking about it anymore. I appreciate you guys.
My voice cracked a little bit.
It's all
I'm
good.
talking about it anymore.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate it for joining, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Stay tuned for more Atlanta Falcons content here on Matt Mike Sports and AFN. Atlanta Sports Zone, Atlanta ATL and Sports Zone. There will have something real soon for you guys. Also, man, this is the place. This is the place for your Atlanta Falcons content. That honest, positive Falcons content for you guys to just be heard, be seen, be heard, and share you guys' opinions. So, with that being said, I will be gone. I'm about to get me something to eat. Y'all ain't got to go, but you got to get the hell up out of here. All right. So, with that being said, your boy Matt Mike is out, man. Peace.